National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between these road warriors and the home team. On the visitor's sideline, a look at their head coach. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. On the opposite sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott and Brock Ewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. There's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, play action. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. This is second and 6 coming up.
45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Walker on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up third down.
They'll throw third and long. That one's complete over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And leading them out, a rare breed in the NFL, their lefty QB.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's now second and 6 at the 32.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. He can run it. They give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go play action. Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. 3rd and long for him here. It is caught left side. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And the fair catch secure here at the 16. The home teams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Walker off his own read. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd down from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, Howard. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. This play is a design run. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. We'll go play action on 1st down. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, a couple things here, Kate. Either the play action pass needs to develop a lot quicker as this game goes on, or they need to put it on the shelf for a while. Far too slow on that snap. Didn't fool anybody defensively, and they get to him for the first sack of this game.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd and 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. Pass play coming here. They'll try and run this. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means first down. Looking inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. This 32 yards out on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Offense to the line. Here we go. Plowing up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 6-0. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the second quarter started. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Howard to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And Howard wisely avoids taking a hit at the end of what was a nice, productive run. Gets him a first down.
First down. A gain of 27 on the play. And a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now here he goes again. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. On play action, here's Howard. Hauled in left side. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Hits him on the in route. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 24-yard
Hand off to the back. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's got him that 1st down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Throwing here, Howard. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Drive starts with an option, right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Line number 11. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They gain 11 on that play, and they're going to have a first down now. They're going play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw here. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. On first down, they'll run. Jukes away from one. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Hits his running back. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys grow their lead to 8. Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Putting a receiver in motion. Dropping back to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He's going to keep this one. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. From the pistol, give here to Walker. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 4th and short. Their punter making his way out now. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So we're down inside of 2 minutes to play now in our opening half. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. On first down, Howard. Complete over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A gain of 15 there. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
a gain of 31 yards. Result is a first down.
They'll run here on first down. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. He takes it himself. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Gonna need a little bit more now on third down. Now we're gonna get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. It's a 38-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. They'll throw it here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. He's going to throw it. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw it again. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. To the air on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Shoves him off. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At
To the air, Howard. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to sneak with Howard. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives him the first. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll go play action. Howard escapes out to the left. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Howard now, 3rd and long. He dodged the tackle. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
That's complete right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Howard to throw. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys push their lead to 18. After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Their offense running back out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This is Walker on second. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Decent gain here, but short of the first. So out now comes the punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now this offense ready to head back out. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game. And these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle third down better. And that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on third down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and that touchdown in the previous drive.
And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards and a first down.
Another carry for him. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Out of the gun, Howard. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Brings up third down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got his man. Touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys continue piling onto this lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Back out runs their offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one's complete right side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
Throwing now off the play action. Finds his back complete. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down at the 39-yard
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Hauled in left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Punt team on the field. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
Take over
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Lone back gets the handoff. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 32. On the give, it's Miller. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Give now to the running back. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
At the 36-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 6-yard gain on the play. And that gives him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. Result is a 1st down.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
They give it to him again. He brushed him off with ease. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up 1st down. Back to the well again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys continue piling it on here in the 4th. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And his guys grow their lead yet again. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense getting set to go. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers. Right in a tournament, they don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2 yards on the
Back to throw now.
It's 2nd and 8.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Running back motions right. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. That's caught at the 4. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet. So we've got a flag down. So the flag not necessary, Brock. He made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only 1 off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys tack on 7 more to their lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. And the last time we saw him, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up. Now hold on a moment, folks. We got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Design quarterback run here. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
It's complete to Turner. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
To number 34. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. He's going to throw it again. And he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On first down, they'll run. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Taken down at the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Hand off to the back. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Howard throwing on third down. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The home team's ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Looking in the air here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
They're going play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They are throwing it again. That one is incomplete. contact. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They give up the gut to Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And they get this down to the 28. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those exits well before the clock reached zeros here in the 4th. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.